Most metal drill bits dull or break quickly. I analyzed 5 drill bits for metal that actually stay sharp through repeated use on hardened steel. What I discovered about coating durability and heat resistance will save you from wasting money on bits that fail mid-project. Here we go. Starting off at number 5, this one delivers solid performance without the premium price tag. We have the DeWalt 14-piece 135-degree drill bit set. Here's what catches attention right away. That 135-degree split point tip design isn't just marketing speak, it actually keeps the bit from wandering across your workpiece when you're starting a hole. If you've ever tried drilling into metal and spent the first few seconds chasing the bit around, you know how valuable that is. These are made from high-speed steel, which means they'll handle plastic, wood, and metal without switching between different sets. The black and gold coating does double duty. It prevents rust, but it also reduces friction and wear during drilling. That means less heat buildup and longer life overall. But here's where it gets interesting. The tapered web design gives you extreme durability. At the point where most bits snap, that's where the stress concentrates when you're pushing through tough material, so you're not dealing with broken bits mid-project. Now the 3/flats shank on the larger sizes is one of those features that sounds minor until you need it. It keeps the bit locked in your chuck instead of spinning out when you hit resistance, which saves you from retightening every few hole, or worse, stripping the bit shank. Additionally, the size markings are etched right on the shank. When you're working through a project and need to swap sizes quickly, you're not squinting at a case trying to figure out which bit is which. In real-world use, this set handles the majority of everyday metal drilling tasks without complaint. It's not designed for continuous industrial use or extremely hardened materials, but for shop work and general fabrication. It gets the job done consistently. Link is in the description. Next up at number 4. If you're tired of bits that lose their edge halfway through a project, this one's engineered specifically to stay sharp longer. We have the Tulent Cobalt TiAlN drill bit set. The standout here is the titanium aluminum nitride coating. That's not just a standard coating. It pushes surface hardness up to 89 HRC, which puts it in a different category for heat resistance. Your bit stays cooler when you're drilling through stainless or hardened steel, and that directly translates to maintaining a sharp cutting edge over time. What's even better is how this handles precision work. The bullet point tips are specifically crafted to be self-centering. When you start a hole, the bit doesn't wander across the surface. It bites exactly where you position it. For anyone doing fabrication work or mounting hardware where accuracy matters, that eliminates the frustration of chasing your starting point around. The set itself covers 21 pieces, starting from 1/16 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch. That range handles most metal drilling scenarios without needing multiple sets. The smaller duplicates mean you're not stuck when your most used sizes wear down. Here's what makes this practical for heavy use. That coating doesn't just resist heat, it actually helps the bit cut faster because there's less friction at the cutting edge, so you're getting through material quicker while generating less heat overall. One thing to keep in mind is that cobalt bits with this level of coating are designed for metal. They'll work on other materials, but you're paying for performance that really shows up when drilling steel and similar alloys. For anyone running a small shop or tackling regular metalwork projects, this set delivers professional-grade performance without requiring industrial equipment to use it effectively. You'll find the link in the description. Coming in at number 3, here's a set that focuses on something often overlooked, staying organized while covering the size range you actually need. We have the Cidiana's Cobalt M35 HSS drill bit set. This gives you 15 pieces, ranging from 1/16 inch all the way up to 3/8 inch. That spread handles most metal drilling work without leaving gaps in your size options. The smaller, common sizes like 1/16 and 5/64 come with duplicates, so you're covered when those wear down first. The M35 Cobalt construction means 5% cobalt mixed into high-speed steel. That composition handles heat differently than standard bits. When you're working through stainless or hardened steel, the bit maintains its edge longer because it resists thermal breakdown, so you're not constantly replacing bits that lose their cutting ability after a few holes. What's practical here is the fully ground twist design. That's not just about aesthetics. The design moves chips out of the hole faster, which reduces friction and keeps temperatures down during drilling. Less heat means the cutting edge stays sharper through more holes. The 135-degree split point does what you'd expect. It centers itself when you start, so you're not wrestling with the bit to keep it from walking across your workpiece. That saves time and gives you accurate hole placement. Now, the included holder with size indexing is one of those details that matters more than it seems. When you're mid-project and need to switch sizes, you can grab the right bit immediately. Instead of sorting through loose pieces, it keeps everything accessible and prevents the smaller bits from disappearing in a tool drawer. For shop work or regular fabrication projects where you need reliable performance across different metals, this covers the essentials without overcomplicating things. Link is in the description. These products are great, But there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you, with zero spam. Link in the description. At number 2, if you've ever had a bit overheat and lose its edge halfway through drilling hardened steel, this addresses that head-on. We have the Crossstar M35 Cobalt TiAlN drill set. Here's what makes this different. You're getting 2 layers of protection instead of 1. The M35 Cobalt core, with 5% cobalt content, resists heat up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. Then there's the TiAlN nano coating on top, rated at 89 HRC hardness. That combination means the bit stays sharp, even when you're pushing through material that would kill a standard bit. The real advantage shows up in how fast this cuts. That 135-degree self-centering tip bites exactly where you position it, no wandering. Combined with the triple flute design, you're getting 40% better chip removal than traditional 2-flute bits. So chips clear out faster, friction drops, and heat stays manageable, even during aggressive drilling. Here's what that means in practice. Less heat buildup translates directly to longer edge life. You're not stopping to let bits cool down, or switching out dulled bits mid-project. Now, the 3-flat shank design locks into your chuck without slipping, even when you're running at 3000 RPM. That's critical when you hit resistance in stainless or cast iron. The bit stays put, instead of spinning out and wrecking your progress. The 21-piece set spans from 1/16 inch up to 1/2 inch. That covers the majority of metal drilling work, without gaps in your size range. Everything stores in an indexed case, so you're grabbing the right size immediately, instead of sorting through loose bits. One thing to consider is that this level of coating and construction is engineered specifically for metal. You're paying for performance that really matters when drilling steel alloys and hardened materials, for continuous metalwork, where heat and durability determine whether you finish the job or start over with fresh bits. This delivers exactly that endurance. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. This is where material engineering makes the difference between finishing the job and burning through bits. We have the Bosch CO21B Cobalt M42 drill bit. Here's what separates this from everything else. That M42 alloy contains 8% cobalt, instead of the 5% you find in standard cobalt bits. That 3% difference fundamentally changes how the bit handles sustained high-heat application. When you're drilling through stainless steel or titanium repeatedly, that upgraded alloy maintains its cutting edge 10 times longer than standard bits. The thick web helix design is where durability gets serious. That's added mass right at the core of the bit, which means increased stability when you're pushing through abrasive materials. Combined with the surface-hardened tip, you're getting a bit that penetrates tough metals without losing its geometry under stress. Now, the split point on bits 1/8 inch and larger eliminates skating entirely. The bit centers itself exactly where you position it and starts cutting immediately. No walking across the surface, no need for a center punch. That's precision, where it counts. What's even better is the 3-flat shank on larger sizes. When you hit resistance in cast iron or hardened steel, the bit locks in your chuck instead of spinning out, so you're maintaining full torque transfer without slippage or retightening mid-hole. This is engineered specifically for the materials that destroy lesser bits: stainless steel, titanium, cast iron, hardened alloys, the kind of work where heat buildup isn't occasional, it's constant. That M42 construction withstands those temperatures for extended periods without thermal breakdown. For anyone doing serious metalwork, where bit failure means project delays and wasted material, this delivers the endurance and performance that justifies professional-grade tooling. Link is in the description. Now you know which bits stay sharp through hardened steel without breaking mid-project. For general shop work on a budget, go with number 5. For precision fabrication, check number 4. For continuous metalwork with extreme heat, number 2. For professional-grade drilling on titanium and hardened alloys, number 1. Cobalt bit prices fluctuate with metal costs, so check the links in the description now.